Good morning, April 20th. So today's a long day. Gonna try 22.8 miles. So right up there with my longest. So get over this elevation up front. Should be a pretty easy flat day for the most part until the evening. Then we got one more steep climb, but just trying to get over this elevation. It was cold last night. So that's the plan. Gonna try to warm up by walking. Check in later. Great views. North Carolina on one side and Tennessee on the other. Well, it's been a long day. It's about 4:30. Gonna get the 23 miles knocked out. For the most part, it was an easy hike today. There were some rock scrambles that slowed everything down a little bit. And then at the last gap, there was a sign that said there was a hostel down the road that had sodas and pizzas, and so I couldn't stop. I couldn't help myself. Had to go down and get a frozen pizza and a Coke. So putting me in a little bit later, but got a couple more miles to go and should still get there. Plenty of time to get set up tonight. I think it's going to be a lot warmer than last night, so everything should be good. So check back in later. Well, it was late when I got in, so I didn't get a chance to do an update. So yesterday was I think the longest day I've done. It was right around 23 miles. Got distracted there about 2 hours before the end of the day. There was a hostel down the road that had a sign out for pizzas and sodas, so I had to stop off and do that. When I rolled into camp, water supply was about a quarter of a mile away, so it took a while to go down and get that and get back and cook and eat. But it was a tiring day, but of course it was late when I got in last night, so I didn't have a chance to do an update. It was, I think, the longest day that I've done. It was 22.8 miles. And then, of course, when I got there, there was another quarter of a mile down to the water supply. And I came in completely dry, so I had no option. I had to go do that one. But overall, it was a good hike. It was mainly downhill, except for a couple decent climbs. One in the middle, and then of course one right at the end. And I hate the late day climbs, but it wasn't too bad. It was about 2 miles. So I guess the plan for tomorrow is do another 20 day and then resupply in Irwin. Hopefully we get some